F1 the movie is directed by Joseph Konsinsky and stars Brad Pitt, Kerry, Condon, Damson, Idris, and Javier Bardem. The movie tells the story of a former F1 driver from the 90s who had a promising career until an accident on the track nearly ended his life. 30 years later, his friend and owner of a struggling Formula One team, Robin Curvance, convinces him to return to the sport in order to win the championship. Right off the bat, I didn't have huge expectations for F1. I like the trailers enough, and I am a big fan of Joseph Kosinski and what he did with Top Gun Maverick. And I think that was my biggest hope for the movie, was the director. And while I like Brad Pitt as an actor, I don't love Brad Pitt as a person. If you know why, you know why. He has done some pretty bad things, in my opinion. But I think that he is a very good actor, and here he is really good in F1. I thought that F1 was entertaining enough. It was fine and didn't have a great story, but the action scenes, the car racing scenes, I thought were really well done. And I think that's the main reason why people are going to see this movie, is for the racing scenes. And if you're going for that alone, I think this movie delivers. It's a lot of fun. It's got some really great camera work. It's really well directed by Joseph Kosinski. He knows how to direct sports movies. He knows how to direct action. And here you feel like you are in this car with Brad Pitt, and you're racing through these racetracks, and the audience is there. You feel like you're on an F1 tournament, and it's done really well. Like, the action here is superbly well filmed. It's filmed for IMAX, and it shows. I had a good time with the action scenes. The story, not so much, unfortunately. The story is basically every sports drama out there that you've seen 100 times before. There is nothing new here, and I think that's my biggest complaint of F1. It's just that you've seen it all before. It's all very predictable. There's this stilted romance that you just don't care about, and these characters are fine. There are two arrogant drivers here that keep butting heads with each other, but they sort of set aside their differences as the movie goes along. And one driver is more experienced than the other. You've seen it all before. It's done okay here. I thought that there was really some just long scenes throughout this movie. It did not need to be 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm sorry. I didn't think that F1 needed to be as long as it was. The story was just not as compelling as it could have been. Like, it could have been a little bit better. Just, I think if the script maybe had been like rewritten a few times, I think this movie could have been a little more entertaining. I also know that Brad Pitt's character gets away with a lot in this movie. Like, he would basically be considered as an F1 terrorist if he did the things that he did in this movie in the real world. Yeah, that part to me isn't really realistic at all. I think you have to suspend your disbelief as well when you go into this movie. The characters did not have a lot of depth. Like I said, there's just this tilted romance between Brad Pitt and Kerry Condon that just sort of comes out of nowhere. There was no chemistry between these two actors, and they sleep together, and it's just like really random. The team works fine. I really like Javier Bardem in this movie. I really like Damson Idris. I thought that Damson Idris was really great. He may be my favorite performer in the film. Like, the acting and the direction is really good. My problem with the movie is the story. It wasn't really compelling. I would have maybe preferred to watch like a 2-hour movie just basically about racing cars. I think that would have been like more entertaining than just watching these characters. I enjoyed them near the end, although I thought that I could have been a lot more invested in these characters, if that makes sense. Overall, I thought that F1 was just alright. Like, the action scenes are spectacular, but that's about it. I would suggest seeing the movie just because of the action scenes alone. I think those are really great. And the sound was really incredible, really just well done. I'd give this movie a B minus. And let me know what you thought about F1 down in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.